What's good, everyone? This is Artist of Truth, bringing you another vlog entry. So, wherever you are, whether you are in Georgia, you're in Texas, Minneapolis, New York, I see exactly what you all are dealing with. First and foremost, let me just say that I love you all. The the brutal the brutal lynching of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Philando Castile, Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, anyone else loved one that I have missed, please charge it to my mind and not my heart. Anyone who has lost a loved one to police brutality and have yet received the real justice that they are so just they are owed. My heart goes out to you all. I love you. Anyone who is listening to it, I don't care what state or country you are in. I love you. I wish, I hope that things will get better for the American people. But moreover, those of you who are out there protesting, please be careful, because you have a lot of cowards. I've seen videos of, I saw a video where a melanated couple were snatched from their vehicle. One was tased, the other one was pepper sprayed. And I will have to I must give it to the mayor of Atlanta, because she pressed for those officers to be charged. And that's assault. There wasn't a need to go to that extreme. But this thing, which is happening everywhere. A Houston woman was trampled by an officer on a horse. That's a real bitch ass shit. I wish someone would have just took a steel bat, and cracked him across his fucking face, so he could experience the level of pain. You got these bastards, these cowards, these pigs up in New York who are plowing through protesters. You have these pigs who are out here assaulting peaceful protesters. Not that, I saw them over there and they were breaking into something. No, just assaulting them because they can. But be mindful, Americans. We have power in greater numbers. You have to watch. You have to watch for these cowards. You do. Let me close this garage up real quick. But you have to watch yourself. You have to watch each other's backs, regardless of if this person is white or whatever, because I'm seeing more and more Caucasians who are out there taking part in a protest They're tired of the shit too, because they come under great scrutiny as well. So, you know, I tip my hat to those to those Caucasians who are out there, and they understand that this police brutality is real. It's not just us. No, it's not just us. But now everyone can see it firsthand. But moreover, check this out. I want you to think about this for a moment. Your governors, mayors, legislature, you notice how silent they are? These individuals are not out here protesting with you all. They're not protesting because shit, they could care less. They are at home thinking of another old whack ass excuse that they're gonna sit out here and throw in your face. Moreover, these political figureheads, these politicians, they're not out there with you all, are they? No. But what is this? What? The National Guard? These rogue ass police officers, they just have freedom just to go out here and assault people. Yeah, I know you got a few looters out there. I do. But what I'm talking about are Americans who are being assaulted by military personnel, being shot at. I watched this video clip of a family that was sitting on their front porch, and these military soldiers, you know, came through yelling, "Get the fuck in the house." They're at their property. Leave them be. Next thing you know, they start shooting paintball, gases of paintball at them. But be mindful now. Remember this, Americans. And I really, really and truly want you to pay attention to this. Remember this. When all this shit subsides and we have to go back somewhat, trying to get back to what used to be normal for us. Keep in mind, these military, you know, these pig ass, you know, these coward overseers, they weren't practicing social distancing, were they? No. They were assaulting you. They were assaulting everyone. I mean, even a child that was out there protesting got pepper sprayed in the face. I'm like, so that tells you something. They'll spray any and every damn body. They'll assault any and every damn body. But then when all this settles, guess what? When they start to pick up the phone and call you talking about sponsoring or supporting, you know, a police department, you take that phone, you flat out tell them, where the fuck? You ask them, where the fuck were you? Oh, I forgot. You were out there beating my ass when I was out there peacefully protesting. So now you come to me asking me for a donation? Go fuck yourself and hang up that goddamn phone. Point blank, period. Tell them to go fuck themselves. And then when they start having these basketball games, these football games, these baseball games, and then they start playing this national anthem, keep in mind, don't look at someone side-eye because they're sitting down during the national anthem. They don't have their hand across their heart when the national anthem is being played. Furthermore, keep this in mind to every American When they play the national anthem, sit the fuck down. Better yet, get on one knee. Just get on one knee. Don't stand for no fucking national anthem. If they have something to say about it, remind them of what happened today. Remind them. Remind them that, you know what? No, I'm not standing for the national anthem. Oh, that's unpatriotic. I was like, it was unpatriotic when you had these pigs assaulting peaceful protesters who are Americans. And then you sent in the military. Like, wow, this is really and truly a war zone. But right now, this is a threat on America by the government corporation. Congratulations. I don't know how much proof that you need that this government corporation doesn't give a fuck about any of us. They will burn us in the matter of seconds for their own political gain. Again, look at your political figureheads. They're silent. They don't have anything to say. They looking the other way. It's like a normal day in the office. They don't care. They only are concerned about their own. So when these political figureheads start their political campaign and everything, keep in mind, remember, when they start talking, you start asking questions. Where were you when the government sent the military through here and these rogue ass cops started assaulting peaceful protesters? Where were you? Nowhere? Okay. Well, we need you to go right back to wherever the fuck you came from, because the American people aren't buying the shit anymore. America, you need to wake up and start to govern yourselves. Stop picking up the phone feeling like, yo, when you hear something going on, don't pick up the phone and call these cops. Don't. Show them that we don't need you. Because if you don't know how to de-escalate a situation and peacefully handle it, then we don't want you in our towns. We don't want you in our communities. We don't want you even at our schools. Because what's going to happen is we're just going to complain and be like, no, we don't want them in here. Get them the fuck out of here. Same shit applies for military. You see what happened? They had them fools come right on in here, suited and booted like they were part of Desert Storm, Desert Shield, like they really in a war zone. Not one bullet getting fired on them though. Compliments of the orders from the government. Watch yourselves, people. Watch yourselves. Again, New York City, boy, dang. New York City, I'm not even gonna lie to you. New York City pig lease. I'm like, a lot of protesters need to be going to them goddamn precincts and burning them bitches the fuck down. Cause it's like, shit, you burn the precinct the fuck down, what they got? Their weaponry is limited at that point. Burn that shit down, because that's your tax dollars now. Those are your tax dollars. So if you want to go and burn that bitch down, go ahead and burn that bitch down. Let them suffer. Put them in a position where you will have the upper hand. Because right now, you're giving your power away. When they push you and you're being peaceful and you're like, look, don't touch me, and they turn around, push you, or kick you in the back, at that point, that's assault. They're violating your constitutional and human civil rights at that point. It's like, what the fuck? My tax dollars pay you. Pays your salary, and this is how you treat me? which is another reason why I have changed my status. I'm not a U.S. citizen anymore. I'm not. I don't want to be under the jurisdiction of this fraudulent, corrupted government. And if you notice, everyone on the outside of the U.S. is protesting. They feel our pain. They understand. They see what's going on. These media outlets, they can't hide everything. They can tell one story, but hey, what you see with your own two eyes, your own two eyes aren't lying to you. They're not. So wherever you are, people, please protect yourselves. Most of all, take up arms. Take up arms. Do not be afraid to defend yourself, even if that means you got to put one of them dogs down. They love to talk about what Martin Luther King stood for, because Martin Luther King was he was a peaceful protester. He was a peaceful man. And you see where it got him, being peaceful. He never picked up a weapon. He never aimed a gun at no one else. He never did that. And you see how they use him, but this is the same government that had him assassinated. But everyone loves to quote. They love to go into the conversation using Martin Luther King's speech or quotes. Erect a holiday for him and everything, but still turn around and treat each and every one of us like shit. But there's one individual they don't want to acknowledge, and that was Malcolm X. See, Malcolm X, he was really and truly a revolutionary with no fear, and he kept a strap. Like, nah, y'all shit. You shoot me, I shoot back. Tupac Shakur even said it. Y'all must forgot Tupac Shakur shot two cops and got away with it. Don't be fooled. I'm not saying go out here and just shoot random cops, but when you are being assaulted and you know it's wrong, either you're going to stand or you're going to fall for everything. And what's going to happen is they will continue to trample across us going and coming. They will continue to trample us going and coming day after day. So when these political figureheads get out here and want to talk about reform, you tell them, go fuck yourself. We don't want to hear anything about reforming shit, because you had 20 plus years to do enough fucking reforming. And guess what? You still failed. So if anything, don't talk to us about reforming shit. Don't talk to us about reforming anything else, because as far as I'm concerned, the American people aren't buying this shit. And you shouldn't. Please don't. Please don't. It's never too late it's never too late to change your status. Remove yourself from under the jurisdiction of this government corporation and watch and see how your life begins to change for the better. I don't want to hear no shit about good cops, because if the good cops aren't out here whamming and banging the heads of these rogue cops, they're just co-conspirators. what happened with George Floyd was the catalyst for a revolutionary change. And again, when all of this dies down, please keep in mind, when these individuals that you didn't even see and you didn't even hear while all this nonsense was going on, when they come to your town, your communities, your town hall, holding town hall meetings, you remind them politely and respectfully, I didn't see you out here with the American people. So now you come now and want to talk to us. The American people don't want to hear anything you got to say, and the American people are not supporting you. We don't want to have any dealings with you. Better yet, how about you get your ass up and leave? Just leave. Get back in your little campaign bus and get the fuck up out of here. So now, you all should know, when they start playing the national anthem, Americans should be sitting on their ass. Better yet, Americans need to be kneeling. Damn. I hear Kaepernick right now. Told you so. Peace to the gods, everyone.